So my name's Rowan Brown. I'm Chief Exec of Museums Northumberland and I'm here at Woodhorn Museum today. Accessibility, intellectual and physical, is really at the heart of our work here at Museums Northumberland. We're a charity and all of the sites and collections in our care are the property of the people of Northumberland, past, present and future. So it's really important that there aren't any barriers, perceived or actual, that stop people from accessing these treasures of their heritage. Disability is a huge issue in the Northeast. About 25% of our population have some form of disability, and not all disabilities are obvious. Personally, I have mental and physical health issues, but you wouldn't necessarily immediately see them. And things have changed so much in the last 10 years about how people understand how we can make ourselves easier to access. There's so much great learning out there. It's really easy to amend, but you have to constantly be learning and asking the questions. Woodhorn Museum, where we are today, opened in 2009 in its present form, and as you can see behind me, it's an enormous site. So when the site opened, we had mobility scooters and wheelchairs available for visitors. But in the last 2 years, we've been able to put in our first fully accessible adult changing area. We've been able to add accessibility extensions to our play frame, both for intellectual and physical accessibility. But we're constantly evolving, and it's an evolving picture of need. And so we're open to change. When you're looking at accessibility improvements to the site, it's really important to work with third sector partners. As a disabled person, I know what interventions help me, but it's really important to work with specialist groups. There's a plethora of them out there. We've been really fortunate with the support from Age UK, from Alzheimer's Northumberland, from Vocalise, from Ewan's Guide, and from visitors sharing their own feedback and reflections. Some of the changes have had a really long lead-in time, particularly where we've needed to fundraise through grants and foundations. So things like the accessibility adult changing facility took quite a long time, but that gave us the opportunity to work with potential beneficiaries and advisors and to shape that project so it was appropriate for the end user. Some of the other things have been much swifter to enact. So lots of training with third sector partners, becoming dementia friends across the site, introducing quiet hours where possible, having things like ear defenders available, introducing sign tours to some of our exhibitions. Working with partners has made that much quicker to realise. I think the Everybody Welcome scheme is absolutely wonderful. It's exactly what this population needs, and these secrets shouldn't be closely guarded. We need to be working together and sharing expertise in order to manage this constantly evolving process. So I'm really looking forward to more resources and how we can play a part. We've had the most tremendous reviews of all of the extensions that we've made to the play area, and the dwell time on this site has shot up from an average of about 43 minutes to about 1 hour 43 per visit, which is phenomenal. We've also been really lucky with sector recognition, so we are incredibly proud to be the first holders of a Blue Badge Heritage Access Award. And we're also really excited to have been 5th out of 2,250 organisations assessed for their online accessibility. We're delighted to be joining the Everybody Welcome initiative. It's going to be a fantastic resource bank. There's so much that we as individuals and organisations can learn. There are so many barriers to physical and intellectual access. They're only just now being understood and interpreted. And not all disabilities are obvious or physical. Whether you're motivated by ethics or you're motivated by commerce, there is no reason not to make yourself as accessible as you possibly can be.